Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is Transport Fever, the Square England Let's Play series. And we're just following a lovely old German multiple unit into the rather fabulous city. Well, it's not a fabulous city necessarily, but it's a fine city, but it does have a very fabulous train station here in Thiel. Oh, it's our Shinkansen turning up as well at the same time. That's cool. I want to pause this because, yeah, we're starting here for a very good reason. It's not the point of today's episode, it's just sort of an appetizer, if you will, of things of, well, it's a totally different... You wouldn't have a lamb starter and a lamb main course, or a beetroot starter and a beetroot-based main course. You would mix it up a bit, wouldn't you? So our little appetizer today is this little passenger service, but the main focus will be, once again, freight, because things are getting out of... Well, they're not getting out of hand. I'm lying to you. It's just I want to do something bizarre today, but we'll come to that. Why are we here? Let's get on with it, man. We're here because this route, Falmouth to Thiel, is doing very nicely. It's not as profitable as it once was. Its profits are going down slightly, but that's largely, I think, due to the fact that the trains are getting on a bit. They're getting a bit old, and they're always full. And that's the point. Here at Thiel, yep, there's 223 people waiting. If we go to the other end of the line, let's just stick you there so you don't run away. Falmouth, come to me. There you are. Our little underground station. 202. Each of these trains has a capacity of 94. There's 3 of them on the line, which is fine, but I think we could do better, don't you? So we're looking at replacing them. Should we go and look at the train? This is a good view to have, I think, isn't it? Right, now, I did check just before we started recording. The line is in fact electrified, so we should be able to use any train we like. I'm going to stick with multiple units though. Which vehicle is this? It's a 634, which has probably gone out of service now and being replaced by something else. You get all the Swedish versions. A Eurostar. That's how fast do these go? They go 87. 186 is a bit fast. It's not that long a route, to be honest. Are these Russian ones? I think they are. Riga. Riga, is that Latvia? Baltics? Yep, somewhere up there anyway. They're going to go 81. I don't want to go any slower than 87. These Taiwanese... I keep looking at them and I do want to use them for something. But, I mean, actually, that's a nice number of passengers. But 81, it's a little bit on the slowish side. Oh, now these are fun. They are actually, yeah, U-Bahn. Is that Unterbahn in German? The Underground in Berlin. These I've actually used these in the last episode of the One Hub series. Yeah, I know they're German, and the One Hub is supposed to be an American series, but what the heck? They're a great little... The great thing about them, apart from actually being quite... Well, the fictional version of them is quite fast, 87. They carry a nice number of passengers, but the bell sound you normally hear on a locomotive or a train sort of starting out or coming to a stop in a station is replaced on this particular model with a voice announcement to either stay back or get on board, or whatever it says in German, of course, which took me by surprise when I first heard it, but it is a lovely little touch from the modder, so kudos, thank you very much for creating that mod. Anyway, we might go back to using those, because they do travel 87, 150, that's quite a nice number of passengers actually. What else have we got here? 130, no, I think that's a bit too fast. These are actually UK ones. Ooh, 100. Really? And you're not carrying enough passengers, are you, really? The Statler, 99, 130, that's quite good. Well, you take one more 90 at 95 at 100 miles an hour. So that's a possibility. Well, what are you? So you travel too slow. You look kind of good though, don't you? French, presumably, and SNCF. Yes, suburban trains around Paris. Yeah. Oh, you look good too. 75. All these nice sort of urban or suburban trains. They travel at sensible speeds. I want to be a little bit unsensible. Oh, the Statler flirt does look rather good. Ooh, I don't like the look of you so much, but 172, perhaps a bit too many. The Renfrey, another French. Yeah, you're going too fast, really. Yeah, the Super Shinkansen. Nope. Oh, you're too fast. And likewise. What shall we go with? I was actually for some double. Here we are, some double deckers. Right. 145 at 9. Ooh. I could. I mean, that's another 10 miles an hour faster, so that could work. And I've not used the multi-deck here before. Or indeed many, Dutch trains. Oh, let's use that one. Is it electric? I'm not entirely sure. Doesn't look electric from there, but it shouldn't matter because, as I said, the line is electrified anyway. So hopefully this one is going to be changing shortly. Just in time for a whole new set of options to appear. We might use some of them later. We're going to change. Yeah, just emptying glass. Well, Shinkansen's switch very quickly. In and out. Very prompt. Oh, did I not hit... I didn't hit the replace button, did I? Did someone say this boy's a fool? Yeah. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? There should be another one coming up. There's 3 on the line. So where's the other one? Is that you? Yeah, it's you two there. The trouble is, Thiel is an underground station, so we're not going to see a great deal there, are we? Okay. Well, we'll just keep that one there, so we can come back to him in a moment. But anyway, the main purpose of today's episode. In the last couple of episodes, I've been trying to say, we're finally getting freight delivered to all the outskirts, the far reaches of our map. I mean, it's sort of true. In the last episode, we got Kintbury connected for multiple good deliveries rather than just food or whatever. And that is by far and away probably the most difficult to get to city on the map. But it wasn't the only one which has got very limited goods delivery. One of the others here is Coventry, one of the very first cities we connected up to our network. I think Newbury-Coventry was our very first route. As you can see, that's only getting construction materials. Oh, you turned up into the station. Oh, you're going to Falmouth. Oh, I didn't want you. Hang on. I do want to see this train changeover. You're going to Falmouth. And you're going... I will keep you in mind then. Actually, have you... No, you've not changed over. Right. Sorry about this. I'm kind of obsessed now. I do this sometimes. I just get an idea in my head and I just can't let it lie. I just have to keep it there. So Coventry's only getting construction materials from this truck stop depot hub thing here, being fed by the trains from this construction plant here, which until just recently was only supplying construction materials, but that's opened up now. We've opened up the Plymouth station and our hub down here, which is collecting all sorts of odds and ends. But as we can see, this truck depot here is overflowing with stuff to deliver to both Churchill and Coventry. Now, Churchill does have a kind of food delivery going into that end of the city. It's not very much, to be honest. But Coventry has no cargo station at all for trains, for rail. So I was thinking today I might actually put cargo by train into both these cities properly, just rearrange that and get that sorted out. But then it occurred to me, I want to do something silly and bizarre. I have got £4 billion, very nearly. $4 billion. It's not quite the same yet to play with. So I want to do something outrageous and ridiculous and long-winded. And I had thought I might get a ship route going. I have got passenger ships up and down the river, and they're working very nicely. But I don't think I've ever actually put cargo on ship in this map. And I don't do it very often, to be honest, in my sort of off-camera playing. So I thought that might be an idea. But then when I looked at it, it looked like, wow, this could be really difficult. Or just very, very awkward. Largely because most of the raw materials on one side of the river have their processing plants on the other side of the river, far away. Some on one side and some on the other, but you don't seem to have many where the raw material and the production plant is sort of within the same sort of region of the map. So I'm kind of abandoning ships for the moment, but I will hopefully come back to them. So I will find a purpose for them. I will try my darndest. But I thought of some other bizarre and ridiculous route to do instead. So rather than putting rail freight into Coventry and Churchill, which would have been a fair amount of messing about with demolitions and tracks and stuff, it's not quite as bizarre and ridiculous as the plan I have in mind, which we'll come to shortly. So what we'll do here, both these, there we go, both these routes only have four vehicles on them. So I think what we'll do here, just to start with, just up the number of trucks on here, just to keep that freight moving, if nothing else, and maximise our profit from there. And we'll probably come back to that, hopefully at some point in the relatively near future. So let's get some trucks on there. Road vehicles, freight, and these are down the end somewhere, I think. Yep, there they are, Gartners, yep, for Churchill. So we'll take another 3 for you. Yeah, 3 of you. And we'll set you to Churchill. Churchill Freight. And the others were this Hoffer, which I think, as I mentioned when I first saw it, is a version of Aldi. I think it's the Aldi Sud or Aldi South. I can't remember if I mentioned it in that video or annotated it, but I did some research after spotting that this looks very much like the Aldi symbol, but it's called Hoffer, and they are very much related companies, and it's quite a fascinating history. Why am I not seeing? Because I'm not in that part of the map. Let's see. It's quite a fascinating history. So I do recommend, if you're interested at all in sort of company and business history of a popular brand, but then just look them up, because the way they work is quite fascinating. The reason why one big Aldi split into 2 smaller Aldis is interesting enough, but then they've actually carried on working as sort of cooperating businesses. They don't compete in their international market. They're both very large international businesses, but they don't compete. They have a sort of interesting arrangement, which is quite fascinating. Right, you're coming up. Let's speed up a little bit before we get on to my bizarre and fantastical freight route. Just want to see this train upgraded. So I don't think I've seen one of those Dutch trains on my map anywhere before. So this should be quite entertaining, he said, hopefully. Here he comes into Field Station again. Fabulous mod. Love it. Lots of passenger noise, the hustle and bustle of the train station. There you are, disembarkment. Everyone's getting off. And hopefully you should see... Ooh! That is quite an impressive looking train, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, I like that. Looks good. And a nice horn too. Excellent, right, so hopefully they will carry on making me lots and lots of money. Anyway, to the fantastical plan. So, what I wanted to do was make more goods. The cargo type goods in the game. We do have one goods factory way up here in, north of Bristol. kind of. Actually, there's Bristol. There's north of Thiel. Yeah. So I'm not. I don't know if this will compete with that to any detrimental effect. But I think there should be demand enough in all cities, because none of our cities, I think, are getting full supply of everything. So we should be able to supply that. Okay, so what I'm looking at is this goods factory here. So we could get plastics from there, for which we need oil. And we do already have an oil supply set up here, which works rather nicely. We're not actually using, if we go there actually, we're not actually using the crude oil, the oil rather than fuel much at all. So we might be able to just make use of that refinery to produce the oil we need for plastic. Other than that, we'll have to think of something else. But the main issue is wood for planks. Rather than going for steel, which it just gets a bit more complicated, because we could do steel, I think. We have got a steel plant here. There's 3 of them here. We've got iron. Yep, that's iron up there. And we've got coal there, so we could use steel. But to make the goods, just to check, it's always planks. So it's planks and plastics, or planks and steel. Yeah, let's use the planks, I think. So planks and plastic. Yeah, that's what I want to make up my goods. Okay, so the issue though is where we're getting our logs from. What I think is the best possible. Again, it's not going to be easy. So we've got a forest up there. Got the Bristol forest. And we have a sawmill here north of Plymouth, so we could bring them in there, I think, because all the other forests are way over here. Apart from, there's a sawmill there. That's not a forest. Okay, now how we feed them into the network, I'm not quite sure, but we do have spare platforms on this refinery hub. There you see. And the only issue we've got with this is we've got a mix of bridges, junctions, crossing lines and everything, so it's going to be fun getting the track in there, I think. So we may have to rejig this this station somewhat. We'll come to that as need be. Alright, so what are we going to do? Let's start off with our forest up here. I've lost it. There it is. We want to get you to the sawmill over there. Looks like kind of a straight run. We've got to cross quite a few tracks to get there. We could do so if we come. If we come close to Bristol, we've got the trouble of getting over one track and under the next, whereas perhaps if we just do a bridge or a tunnel, whatever works here, and go. The question then becomes actually whether we send the logs directly to the sawmill or have them transit through this hub here. I think we should. How many platforms have we got? 3 here? Is it 3? We've got 3. That might work actually. Put them through in transit there. Well, okay. Let's get them down here anyway to start with. Some rough direction. I've lost. There it is. Right. So we're thinking of going kind of that away. So we need a rail. Don't need road, we want rail cargo. I can't imagine this is going to be a through station, so a terminal will do. 2 platforms, 240. I keep pressing the B key when I mean to press N or N. There you go. I It's too close on the keyboard. So if we go that sort of way, I think, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's happy enough to line up. Something like that. Yeah, we've got a bit of a slope on that. Yeah, I think the only show this, the only station types we've got which handle slopes better automatically are through stations. I don't really want to do that. Okay, so let's. Okay, can we do this? Oh, you did it a minute ago. Do it again now. Okay, if we get rid of these roads, will they help if we kind of bring the station in a bit closer? A bit like that, perhaps. There we go. Right, job done. Okay, we'll just link that up just to make sure it can actually get to the forest. Of course it can, there's no doubt about that. Okay, we might as well give you a name while we're here. Right, Bristol Forest. Okay, and we've got to get up here. Yeah, not quite sure how we're doing that yet. Let's just get this track out of here, so shall we? We'll go high speed, of course. I'm not going to worry about... Did I catenarise the... I did. I don't want that to have... Well, I might eventually electrify it, but for the moment I just like sending freight by diesel. Sorry. Oh, and it's straight into a tunnel. That's slightly annoying, isn't it? Actually, no, I don't like that at all. That's... No, don't like that. Sorry. I think it's pointing in... Pointing sort of down the centre there more than off it like it was, so... Something a bit like that perhaps. Yes, that would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it, if it didn't link to the forest itself. We really don't want... We're probably not going to use 2 trains on this line. You never know, it's quite a long way, so we might actually. So the need for crossing the... Okay, yeah, we'll carry on with that. Yeah, we will let you build a tunnel now. It's connected, isn't it? Yeah. We'll use the round one for no particularly good reason. Apart from the fact it's just not the same as every other. Alright, so we're going to need to cut across that way, I think. Okay, this is good. And okay. There it is. Right, finding the edge of the track. Gotcha. There we go. Right, so going do you think a bridge or a tunnel would work better there? I'm thinking a bridge. I don't really like the way the that might not be. Oh, actually, that's. I was about to say, I don't particularly like the way the game draws bridges or overpasses and underpasses using the M and N keys. The sort of the joining gradients strike me as being too steep or too severe. Oh, autosave, right. Come along then. Haven't got all day. Ah, get out, you plank! You didn't want that bridge type at all. Honestly. Right, let's choose a proper bridge type, which travels at more than 30 miles an hour. That one? Oh, why not? Yep. That's 120. Actually, can we go faster than 124? Yep, that one does. As does that one. That's an old-fashioned one. The truth is, I really like these sleek ones, but you don't really need sleek bridges on freight routes, do you? So, we'll take that one. That's okay. Just to make sure there's no issues with 2 tracks. No relation to any rapper of a similar name. Is he a rapper? I don't know. You know me, I don't know nothing about music. Okay, so we've got that coming down, so yeah, let's just slice this road open. I'll get our track coming down here. Again, there's a mess of tracks to get over here. Yeah, trying to go round here is going to be silly. Yeah, that's not going to work terribly well. So, the thing is, can we? So if we take that out a bit more, because I'm just thinking, if we bring this into the hub here, we're going to need obviously a bit of a curve. We don't want that to be too tight. Or if we're taking it up here, because there's no other. But if we take that across, if we take this route across the river, we're still. No, I think I'm going to try and plug it into the hub here, and ideally to do that, let's look at the station in more detail. Actually, let's look at it properly. What have we got here? Terminals. Yeah. To plug it onto line 4, which is this line coming out, the 4th line down from the top. You have to cross over that, which strikes me as being a bit messy. I'm wondering if we can we move these around? If we move it, can we? I know this bridge did take me a while to build way back when, and we might have. Let's do. You're going into the station, aren't you? Darn. So I'm going to want to put that bridge here if I can on the last couple of tracks. This is going to be. Okay, let's move you along. Let's get you in there, and then we'll work out where our tracks are going. You're going to Thatcher, but we need to get you out of the way as well, I think. So just wait for these guys to depart. I'll stop you for a moment. Away you go. Get you up there. Okay. Right. So So we need to keep an eye on those two trains. I'm sure we will anyway. Okay. Right. Cross your fingers. Don't hold your breath because you might be here for a little while. Let's see if we can rearrange this. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to take that line to Thatcham out from the next two tracks up, and we're going to have to find a way of dealing with that train-in station. Could just send him straight back to the depot, perhaps. Right. Okay, the other thing, of course, is to worry about is we do have a passenger ferry route. That line is electrified, isn't it? Yep. So can we... that's not looking so good. Yeah, that's going to break. Yeah, that breaks the ship route. So anyway, we can. Will it do that? Will it fix it when we put the second track on? I'm just wondering, because the way it sort of temporarily draws its support pillars, if that might be the issue. Okay, let's just see if it really is broken. And we complete this. Aha! No, it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. That's a relief. Boats. Okay, that's a kind of bizarre navigational path. Not quite sure why they weave in and out while they're going down there, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're going to need a switch here. We've got two lines coming in. Both these platforms are used from this direction. Oh, that was sweet and easy, wasn't it? No, it's not. We don't need you. We need lights. There we go. Probably doing some more lights here on the bridge, or approaching the bridge. There we go. And we don't really need lights here, but I'll put them in just for this completeness, I suppose. Okay, so Thatcham Oil. You can go to platform 8, and the Plymouth Industrial Exchange can go to 7. You will send you to 6 when that's finished. Yep, they're working super. Right, we need to fix Thatcham, which was this line here. Actually, get this out of the way, just in case it makes anything more difficult. Track. You're not electric, so we won't bother putting electrics on you. Oh, you fit in quite easily. That's maintaining an okay sort of speed. Let's see if I can keep it going any faster. Yeah, yep, that's looking okay, I think. And carry you on out. We don't need this. Oh no, there are 2 trains on that route. There was just the one, I think, to start with, but that was changed a while ago. I think we might. I'm not sure we're going to use this other. It's platform 5 for. Nope. There. That'll do. Okay. And lights. And around this side. we go. I might as well put a couple of lights along here, just on the approach or exit. Right. Okay, so which one's the northern fuel line? Okay, you're going out of there. Now that should be okay, I think. And we've got. Actually, bring the lines up. That works better, doesn't it? So yeah, okay. We might possibly move Felixstowe down to platform 4, but this means now we've got 1 and 2 free, so we can plug in our line coming down from here. Probably into platform 1. That makes sense. It's the closest, isn't it? I think that's going to be the northernmost route coming in. How the heck are we going to get that? We could take a long detour around here. Actually, there's a bridge there and a tunnel there. Okay, let's see if we can do this, which means rolling all this back somewhat, I think, to give us a much nicer, more gentle curve for the entry. Okay, rail not signal. Again, no electrics. So, where am I? I want to put a bridge there, do you? Okay. You're going up into the mountains. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can do it the other way around. Let's do it from here. So for that we want to go here. Okay. We'll take both tracks out, I think. Yep, that looks okay. Pointless bits of country road. Well, they had a point initially, but certainly no longer. Okay, right. You're going up there. Just really then. Oh, you will go under. Excellent. But the trouble is, we've got that industry there. Ooh, that works. That gets under that bridge, and we're scooting past the oil well. Oh, that works very nicely. If we can get both tracks down around there. We're using a particular bridge style around here, apart from the super sleek one. We'll keep it to our concrete, whatever that is. Okay, let's put you in there. Let's bring you... Darn it! Can we get you around that way? Yes. Okay, right. Nearly got it right. Take you to there. You're going out that way. Excellent. Right, so if we then take you, ooh, join up. Yeah, I think we might have to take that one back a bit, don't you? Yes. And that is a rather long piece of tunnel, but okay. That's going to be necessary. go. On. And then a nice majestic curve back in. Does that make sense? I think that does. We'll use the round tunnel just to be different. The sleek looking one, I love the sleek looking one, but it only allows 2 tracks. And although it is unlikely, I think, that we're going to put more than 2 tracks through here. You never know. So, right. So it's you we're connecting to. We're the. Let's just make sure I've got that right. This could be a very expensive. Not that I've not got money to burn. Yeah, we're on the. Yeah, we're on the outer, the lower track, down track. I don't know if it's down or up or whatever. There. Okay, apart from not joining up, that worked really well. That's better. And away we go. Excellent. Right, let's get the rest of that line built. It's so handy that it snaps together so well like that. Again, I'm just wondering, in Transport Fever 2, coming out Q4 2019, only a few months away now, if they'll improve the track lay, in particular allowing you to double track automatically rather than having to sort of draw one and then run another one alongside it. Okay, that is fine. So let's put a bit of a switch in here. Okay. Ooh, works first time. I'm always surprised when it does that. We'll just put lights there just for, again, for completeness. Okay, so we have got a route for logs to come down. Sorry, yeah, logs to come down here into Plymouth for no particularly. Oh, that's a Felixstowe hub, isn't it? But we need to get them to our sawmill up here. So I don't think there are any sawmills. Oh, there's one over there which we're already using. No, that's already oversupplying with the plant. I mean, we could have used it. No, stop it. You're doing this route for no particularly good reason apart from the fact that it's bizarre and ridiculous. Okay, right, so should we add another bridge to this? Or another track? If we come out this way, we're going to hit this station here. If we go out that way, we have to move our lines up again, aren't we? That's not too big a deal, except, yeah, this fuel train here. There's no way to that track from further up here, unless, of course. Yeah. Can we? Let's just try this. Sorry about the lack of zoom control there. If we can. If we put navigable, there it is. If we put that there. Okay. And then another one. Okay, yeah, it looks like we can build a 4-track bridge, so we can build that. And it, unless we put the oil train on the outer track. Yes, I think this is kind of... Why have I put those? I've forgotten. Oh, that's... Oh, we don't need to worry about you anymore. Oh, that train there. Okay. And I've gone and escaped it. Which one are you? Oh, you're the Thatcham oil. You can't get back to the oil well, can you, from there? No. So what we'll do, before I forget, because I will forget, we will replace that train. So that's the. So you need to be coming out of this depot here. That's an electric loco. And you're a BR 180 Bordeaux red. Ah, that was easily found. Cool. So we'll take one of you, and that's the Gatex oil wagons. That was 10 of those. I think that's 10. It is indeed. So if we set you to the Thatcham oil line, and then this train, once he's disposed of all his fuel, we can send him to the depot to be sold. Excellent, right. Okay, I don't need to worry about that anymore. So, what? This means we're rearranging this darn bridge thing again, aren't we? Right, let's get you in there. Nice and cosy. Excellent. Right. Okay, so what we will have, got these 4 tracks coming down there. Did I put, I thought I put oh, I didn't actually commit to it, did I? I looked as if it would. Can I get that to there? Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, so and we've got this mess of why have you stopped? No path. Oh, bother. Yeah, don't do that. We can upgrade it by doing this. Perhaps if I just sort of stopped messing about and just made everything electric, it would actually make my life that little bit easier and less prone to error. Possibly. Okay. So we can let you move on from there. I think. Okay. Right, and this, yeah, there's only one service which stops here, and that's the Thatcham oil, which is that one there. So we just need to redirect you to another platform, more bridges. This is going to be fun. Electric. And of course you're not going to let me do that, are you? Do you think? Okay, let's go for it. Let's delete that bit of bridge, see if we can rebuild it to cover. I'm sure they can span 4 tracks. I'm absolutely confident that they can do that. So let's just check it out and see. It should make our life easier. Okay, we've got that. Okay, you're not electrified. Oh, it's autosave. Right, okay, you're done. Well, that was remarkably easy, wasn't it? Right, so what have we got here then? So we've got the Plymouth train going through the middle, up and down. Let's get that both those lines up again. So the Plymouth can go in. Okay, yep. So the Plymouth can go up and down there somehow. Oh, it needs to switch. That's right. We're going up, down on here. That's what's confusing me, because it doesn't look like I want to do that, but I think I do. So the Plymouth one is coming in on here and needs to switch down there, which it can do. So what we need to do then, yep, is put another light there, and perhaps a light there. Okay. It's still not happy with it, is it? What if we forced it to go that way? So, so Plymouth Exchange to Felixstowe. Oh, that light's in the wrong orientation. That's not helpful. Okay, to there. That's better. Right. Good. Good. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. What's that? Trucks, Thatch and fuel bulk. Oh, yeah, I've broken you again, haven't I? Dear me. Right. So, are you electric? You're not electric. So we need to bring you into. We could bring you into that one, couldn't we? Yeah, that let's do that. A bit like that. Do we need to... Too much slope. That's just plain ridiculous. Okay. And if we... Yeah, I think you're okay for that. Lights. On that side. Okay, that's looking good. So the Thatcham train. Yeah, of course you can. 5. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's... Yep, that's fine, I think. Except we've now got the northern fuel bulk coming out. Okay, right. What we need then is to get this platform 6 here connected to that over there. It's not going to play ball. Unless we do that and then junction and then switch over there separately, a bit like that. It's not what you call elegant. But let's do that anyway. Okay, so I'll slip that just in case. So what terminals do we have here? So terminal 5, can we move you to terminal 4? It looks like we can. Yes. Ooh, nasty. And you slip out there, that's fine. That's good. You're northern. Yeah, you can get out of there, that's okay. Right, we are well over my usual time limit for these. So I will wrap this up here. It looks like we've got a route now to get logs down from all the way up there down here into our refinery hub, and I think I should be able to plug in a route coming out of here. I'm still not happy with this. Still looks like a mess to me. Whether I should have it up, down, down, as opposed to up, down across the river there, I'm not sure. I might want to change that. I might want to check. But yes, so it looks like what we'll do, we'll stick our sawmill platform up here and then connect that through there, rather than creating a new bridge, which will have its own sorts of problems. Anyway, yes, we've not apparently achieved much, but I think we've set ourselves up. So what I want to do next to complete this new plastic, logs, planks, oil, goods route should be possible. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this rather odd little episode, and if you have, please do leave a like. Just click the little thumbs up button, or even better, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations how I can make this work, be very much appreciated. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Other than that, of course, if you've not already done so, please do subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll get updated when I add the next one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost here in Transport Fever, I will sort that out in a moment. Oh, it's all a mess. And I'll be back with you again before too long. But until then, bye-bye for now.